Hey guys, this is Prateek from 91 Mobiles, and as you can see, Tecno just sent us a really huge package. So for those who don't know, Tecno is the official smartphone partner for Kings 11 Punjab, and since the IPL is going on and the company just announced a new smartphone, they've sent it in this really special box. So let's open it and see what we get inside. So guys, as you can see, the smartphone comes with this huge blue layer. Let me just pull that out. Okay, so I'm going to place this to the side right now so that you guys can see. So guys, as you can see, you get this really nice black textured cardboard box, and it says hashtag Camon Kings 11. So that's a play on words, and let's see what we get inside. So the first thing you'll be greeted with is a cap. So it's a blue cap, and it says Tecno and official smartphone partner of Kings 11 Punjab, and there's Tecno branding at the back as well. So let me just place it to the side. Up next, you'll get the smartphone itself, which is the Tecno Camon I, and if you slide this drawer outwards, you can see that you also get a shirt. So this is a white polo shirt which has the Kings 11 Punjab branding as well as the Tecno branding. So let me put this aside as well. So guys, that's it for the unboxing of the huge box. Now let's take a look at what we get inside the smaller box, which has the Tecno Camon I Sky phone. Let me just quickly open the box. So the first thing you'll notice, let me just place the box towards the side. So the first thing you'll notice is the smartphone itself. I'm going to place this to the side as well. So we have the champagne gold colorway. We also have this, don't need that, let's just throw it away. So up next, you'll get a plastic TPU case with a smartphone. So it's a transparent case, and as you can see, it also comes with 13 months of warranty, so which is nice. There's some other documentation here as well, as you can see. Let me just place this to the side as well. So the next thing you'll get is a SIM ejector tool, as you can see. And inside the box, you'll get a standard wall charger, nothing surprising here. You'll also get a USB 2.0 cable, micro USB 2.0 cable. So I'm going to place this here. And lastly, you'll get a pair of earphones. Let's see if they're in-ear type. Yep. So let me just steer through this. So as you can see, you do get a pair of in-ear type earphones, and you also get an inline remote control with that. So guys, that pretty much wraps up the unboxing of the Tecno Camon I Sky. Now let's take a closer look at the smartphone itself. So guys, now that we have the contents of the box out of the way, let's take a closer look at the Tecno Camon I Sky. So let me just quickly take off all the wrapping from the smartphone and turn it on. So guys, while it's booting up, let me talk about the design of the smartphone. So in terms of the overall look and feel, it actually feels quite nice in the hand. So as you can see, it has these rounded corners and chamfered edges. So that makes it really comfortable to hold the smartphone in just one hand. And I can also tell you that it's very easy to reach the top corners of the smartphone. And overall, it has a really good in-hand feel for a budget smartphone, and it is also one-hand friendly. So in terms of the ports and button placement, you'll get a pair of volume rockers towards the right side of the smartphone. You'll also get a power button just below that, and it's a texturized power button, so you won't confuse between the volume rockers and the power button at night. Towards the very top, you'll get the 3.5mm headphone jack. Towards the back, you'll find the single 13MP rear camera along with the LED flash module. You'll get a fingerprint sensor towards the back as well, and Tecno branding. And there's an isolated speaker grill positioned at the very bottom. So towards the bottom of the smartphone, you'll get a micro USB 2.0 port, and you'll also get a microphone. So right off the bat, you'll get a full view display, which is 5.45 inches in size, and the resolution is 960 by 480 pixels. So it's a little below HD resolution display that you might be used to seeing on budget oriented smartphones. However, with that said, I would like to say that the overall brightness of the smartphone is really good. So the peak brightness levels are actually very high, as you can see. and it gets sufficiently dim too if you want. So that's a good sign. Other than that, the overall look and feel of the display, the viewing angles and everything, you'll have to compromise a bit on that, but do bear in mind that this is a budget smartphone. Now moving on guys, let's talk about the core specifications of the device. So right off the bat you can see that this is not stock Android. It's running a custom skin called High OS on top of Android Oreo version 8.0. And in terms of the overall specifications, let me just pull it up for you. So you get 2 GB of RAM with the smartphone, you get 16 GB of internal storage, however that is expandable. You get a 8 megapixel selfie shooter which comes with its own dedicated LED flash unit, as you can see right here. You get 13 megapixel rear camera at the back, and it also has its dual tone LED flash unit. As far as the processor is concerned, you get a 1.28 GHz quad core chip of unknown make. You get a 3050 mAh battery with the smartphone, which coupled with its low resolution display should see you some very good battery life. The display resolution, as I mentioned previously, is 960 by 480 pixels, and you get Android Oreo out of the box. So guys, in terms of performance, I'm not really seeing any lags or stutters right now. As you can see, the smartphone is rendering all the animation smoothly, and app opening and closing times seem to be really swift too. Let's see if it's holding applications in memory or not. So okay, so it's not having any problems holding applications in memory either, so that's a good sign as always. Now we will be diving in deeper into the performance section in a full review of the smartphone, so stay tuned for that. But right now I'm not seeing any lags or stutters with the Tecno Camon Sky. Now guys, in terms of camera, you'll get a 13 megapixel primary camera and an 8 megapixel selfie shooter, as I mentioned previously. So let's see if it's focusing quickly on the subjects or not. So guys, okay, so it's taking a few seconds to focus on the subject, but the shutter speed seems to be really fine, and I'm noticing some exposure issues as well. So as you can see, the shutter speed is fine, but there are some exposure issues with the smartphone, but we will talk more about that in a full review, so stay tuned for that. So guys, I mentioned previously that the smartphone comes with a fingerprint sensor. So as far as the performance is concerned, as you can see, it's actually very snappy. It registers my fingerprint really quickly, and so far it's been accurate 100% of the time. So that wraps up the unboxing of the Tecno Camon I. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. This is Prateek from 91 Mobile signing off.